I worked on Dragonball Evolution. Here's why it was doomed from the start. Dragonball Evolution wasn't just a bad movie. It was set up to fail from the start. I know, I worked on it. Let me show you why. What we will talk about. Viewers will learn the real behind the scenes, why the movie failed. Who am I? My name is Dwayne Elahie, a CG Supervisor in the industry for 20 plus years, mentoring students for 15 plus years. Now, many of them have a salary of 70K plus annually. I worked at these studios and been at these places as well. EA Sports, ILM, Pixar, Disney, Sony ImageWorks, DreamWorks. We haven't met yet, but you've met my work. You can check out my IMDb. I worked on Netflix, The Witcher, James Cameron, Avatar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I was the character rigging supervisor for that. And you may have seen these films and TV shows: K-pop Demon Hunters, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs, Marvel Projects, and Avatar. You could check out my IMDb as well. So, the 3 reasons why this movie failed. First of all, it was a disconnected vision. Hollywood westernized Dragonball. They did not respect the source material, and basically they alienated the fan base. Nothing about it was even resembled or even tried to look like Dragonball. Tell you the truth, everyone I worked on that project didn't know what Dragonball was. So number 2, there's a lot of production shortcuts, budget, time constraints. It was a lot of force and rush decisions for the design, VFX, the storytelling. Like I said, on the project, nobody on the project knew what Dragonball was back then. Of course, now on the Western side, it's huge. But back then, anime wasn't as big. People didn't know what it was, so they didn't really take it seriously. It was just like going through the motions. So they weren't pushing it, and clearly was not anything close to the source material. And 3, again, no creative alignment. Studios, writers, directors weren't seeing on the same page. They're all pulling in different directions. Like I mentioned, they did not know what it was. They just took it. We say, oh, this is a popular series or IP or brand from overseas. We'll just adapt it and people over here will just accept it, not knowing really how big of a project that was. Quick heads up for all you 3D artists watching this. If you've been grinding away at tutorials and YouTube videos but still feel stuck, I've got something special for you. I'm hosting a 3D character rapid bootcamp workshop where I'll walk you step by step through the exact skills studios actually hire for. It's not theory. This is the stuff that got me hired and working in the industry. If you want to finally build a portfolio that gets callbacks and interviews, hit the link below and grab your spot. Seats are limited, so if you're serious about going pro, this is your chance. To recap, fans didn't hate it just because it was bad. It was doomed from the beginning because from the decisions of the top people, making a call on a project they did not know anything about. They literally did not know Dragon Ball. They did not know the global impact. They didn't try to even know or care about it. And anybody on the project really just didn't know. So it was just another project to them. So clearly they weren't going to try as hard to respect the source material if they don't know about it. Next step for this, for you, what to take away from this: continue to work on your art. Make sure your best work is your finished work, because at the end, you're going to make a lot of things and not all of them are going to be winners, right? But you keep going until you find them. Yes, I made Dragon Ball. It's not that great. Even at one point, IMDb took it off my page. It wasn't really a bad thing. It came back. But you have to go through all the bad projects to get the good ones, because I also worked on James Cameron's Avatar, right? And the learnings I did on my other past projects wouldn't have allowed me to work on these winners, which is globally known as one of the most notable movies in history in Hollywood. I'm talking about James Cameron's Avatar, not Dragon Ball. Here's a bonus tip. As a creator, if you're planning to sell your work or services, align your vision with your audience's expectations, or you risk losing them. And again, the biggest mistake to avoid: don't assume a big brand guarantees success. Without respecting the core fan base, even the strongest IP as Dragon Balls will fail and collapse. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments below.